Greetings ladies and gentlemen, GC Smith here, and boy, it's been a while since I've done one of these videos. Now today I'm going to be taking a look at the new Ultimate Guard Supreme sleeves. These are Magic the Gathering standard size sleeves, designed meant to be for tournament play, pro play kind of thing. They're a recent release by the Ultimate Guard team. Our shop's just got them in, and basically we're going to be reviewing them today. Think of it a bit like the Professor from Tolarian Community College kind of video. That's the kind of thing we're hoping to achieve, although obviously not to the same quality. I don't have such a good camera there for this shot. But we're going to be breaking it up into several parts. Sleevability, so how well it sleeves your deck, how well it feels like actually sleeving the cards, both for single and for double sleeving, because for double sleeving is actually relevant. Shuffability, stretchability, like, you know, the stretch tear test, how easily they'll split, and also dunkability, like, you know, their ability to protect your cards from water, because obviously one of the reasons you want to run sleeves is not just from regular wear and tear, but is from spills. When someone dunks, you know, spills water on your table, you know, will these sleeves protect your cards? So that's what we're going to be looking at today. So what I'm going to do is just very quickly open these up and show you how you open them. So you just tear that bit off and open it up, and when you pull them out, when I can get it out of the pack, you just get a block of sleeves. Now this is an 80 count sleeve, so I'll just say off the bat, 80 count is great. It's just nice being able to actually get a whole deck sleeved in a single pack. Wish it was 100. I do prefer 100 count sleeve packs, simply because that way you can actually sleeve commander decks as well, without having to buy 2 packs. And having to buy 2 packs of an 80 count sleeve is not so great. Now, these are the clear sleeves. Haven't got any of the coloured back sleeves to test them and see how opaque they are and stuff like that. If we ever get them in the shop, if this video is popular, people like this kind of video, then I will go and get those as well. So first test up, we have the sleevability test. So here we are for basically doing the rest of the tests we're going to be doing for this video. As you can see, I have already sleeved up most of my standard deck. I just have a couple more cards to sleeve here. And I have to say, this is the best experience I've ever had double sleeving in my gaming life with any sleeves I have ever used. And I've used several different brands, but these just slip in. So you might be able to tell, sorry, if I get this on for camera, you might be able to tell that that card has already got an inner sleeve on it. And here we have the Ultimate Guard Perfect sleeve. As you can see, that just slides in. Let's see if I can get a good close-up at the top of the card. I'm not sure if I'll be able to get it to focus. No, I won't. But there is actually quite a reasonable gap at the very top of the card between the inner sleeve and the outer sleeve, and it hasn't really risen up at all, like really at all, when sliding it in. It just slides perfectly in, and as we can see, you know, it does the same for any of the cards I want to sleeve. They all just fit straight perfectly into the sleeves. And what's also good is there's no damage to the top of the sleeve when you slide it in, even if you bend the sleeve slightly while doing so. So those are pretty good. And again, does having an unsleeve make a difference? No, not really. The reason I test that as well is so that people know that, because sometimes the outer sleeve might actually help slide it in, the inside might be a bit frictional, but no, there's no issue at all. On sleeving itself, I would have to say this is completely an A+. It's the best experience I've had ever sleeving a deck. Absolutely amazing. So next up we have Shuffle Up. So let's just put these cards into the deck and shuffle. So I have to say I've already done a couple of shuffles with this deck, and this is the first deck I've ever had that feels better shuffling the more you do. The first couple of shuffles I did felt really stiff and seemed to maybe catch on edges a little bit. Well, not really catch on edges, but feel like it could. And riffling was actually extremely hard for the first couple of shuffles. I can't do the waterfall afterwards, I'm just not good at that. But basically, that is a shuffle feel that after a while gets really, really good. I'd probably call this a B+. Definitely not an A shuffle to begin with. It's still a very smooth shuffle, very nice shuffle. And so maybe a very low A. But I couldn't call it an A+. It's not the best shuffle I've ever had. I've had better, but it's still a very good shuffle. Now we come to the next test, which is split ability. So this is the first sleeve I've ever tried pulling. So we're going to try pulling on camera. And boy, that's a tough sleeve. Boy, this is a tough... Obviously, you can really yank it and deform it, but I'm pulling as hard as I can. That's just not splitting. That sleeve will just not split. Wow. Okay. I have never had a sleeve that doesn't split before. Even Dragon Shields or KMCs I've pulled, the ones that are really hard to split do eventually split. Wow, that's a tough little sleeve. Sure, it's actually gone opaque. See that? It's gone silver with the stress in the plastic, which is quite weird. But no, like, obviously you're never going to try to do this. But if you can't even split with this much force, it's never going to split with a standard shuffle, which is great, absolutely amazing. Now we come to, I think, our last real test, which is the dunking test. So we're going to actually dunk a card from my standard deck, one that I have plenty of copies of and don't really care about because I don't use that artwork that often. And we're just going to test it. Test the strength of the seal of the sleeve, between the inner sleeve and the outer sleeve and everything, to see if it would protect the card. So we're just going to dunk this straight upside down into the water. Get that good and agitated. Get that good in. You know, this may not be the best way to do the water test, but unfortunately I don't really have a bigger clear vessel or anything like that to do this in, and I don't have a big tray to just lay it flat in. So shake the card off and pull it back. So first look is you definitely see water has made it through the very top of the outer sleeve to about here on the camera. But when I open the outer sleeve and shake this out, no water has actually gotten to the bottom of the outer sleeve, which is impressive. Now it wasn't in there for long, but ultimately you'd pick up your cards very quickly if they were in water. So you've got bits of drops on the back of the sleeve as well. Again, you probably can't tell because my camera's not the best. But yeah, no, that's an A. That is really good protection, really good anti-water protection. So I'm going to let that dry off a little bit. Let that dry for a little bit while I do the rest of this video. So overall, how good are these Ultimate Guard sleeves? Well, these Ultimate Guard sleeves are probably some of the best I've had, and I would like to get some of the coloured ones to test out at some point. In fact, they're pretty good. So what are the price on these? Well, the price I got these for was £5.50 from the UK retailer, my local retailer, which is probably around retail price or slightly less than retail price because he likes doing discounts. So £5.50 for a pack of these sleeves is a pretty good deal. You're probably going to be paying at least like £5 for good sleeves anyway for a pack of, to get a standard deck sleeve. I know with Ultra Pro costs like £2.50 for their Pro line, and you're getting what, 100 sleeves when you buy 2 packs. So you get more sleeves, but they're definitely lower quality than these. These are far better, superior quality to Ultra Pro. Overall, I'd have to give these a good A, good solid A. I think a really good sleeve to test for my first test on the channel, because I think they're just a very good quality sleeve. Very good result from Ultimate Guard. These are the best Ultimate Guard sleeves I've ever used as well. Not that saying much, I don't really use much Ultimate Guard because the Shore doesn't normally stock them. I mean, you know, Ultimate Guard sleeves, you know, Ultimate Guard, if you ever see this video, thank you. You know, these sleeves are really good. I'd have to put them up there with Dragon Shield quality. I am incredibly impressed by these sleeves. If I could get some of the coloured ones eventually at some point, I would totally test them out. Hopefully my retailer can get them in at some point. But at the moment, I would have to say these at least rival Dragon Shield, if not better than Dragon Shield. You only get 80 in a box or in a pack. That's a downside, and they do seem to get a little bit dirty at times. I dropped one on the floor, but that could be more of an indictment of the floor quality, not the sleeve quality. And Dragon Shield matte do get stained as well. Dragon Shield Gloss, and I believe they've got these in matte and gloss as well. Not certain, absolutely certain, but I will put a link to the Ultimate Guard website in the video below, or in the description below the video, sorry, so you can go and actually have a look at their sleeves as well. This is a great sleeve, really solid, and the few minor points about it are negligible, really. Pretty damn good sleeve, and I'm so glad I got them. So yeah, I would definitely recommend these to any gamer who has access to them. They are very good price value, very good quality. If you don't want to spend £7 on a pack of Dragon Shield, or you maybe just want to try something different, or maybe you want good clear sleeves, don't know. Or maybe if you can get hold of the coloured ones, try them out. If you have actually tried the coloured ones, please leave a comment in the description below the video, or in the comments below the video. Let me know what you think of them. Also, let me know what you think of this video. I'm going to try and do more videos like this in the future when I get a chance to. So, thank you very much for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time.